Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Peace and Wisdom. Imagine yourself in the eye of a storm, surrounded by the relentless winds of hardship and waves of pain, feeling as though you're about to be swallowed whole. At such a moment, it's natural to ask, why me? Why does Allah, the most merciful, allow me to endure so much suffering? This question is universal, but the wisdom behind it is grasped by few. Hidden within every trial, tear, loss, and struggle are lessons that Allah, in His boundless wisdom, intends for us to learn. Today, let's explore the profound wisdom of suffering, not to uncover every mystery, for some remain beyond our comprehension, but to shed light on the deep truths that pain unveils. Let us open our hearts to discover the beauty hidden within our trials, to realize that what may seem like punishment is, in fact, one of Allah's greatest gifts for the growth of our soul. 1. Suffering as a reflection of faith. When hardship strikes, it's like a shadow cast over our lives. Suffering reaches deep into our souls, unsettling us in ways few other experiences can. And often it's the believers who feel this intensity most, leading us to wonder, why me? Why now? These questions arise from our innermost being, seeking answers within the profound mystery of Allah's will. Allah knows the secrets of every soul. Sometimes He sends trials to guide us back to Him, for suffering is a mirror that reveals the hidden layers of our faith. In these quiet struggles, we come to see who we truly are. When life is easy, we declare our faith, gratitude, and trust in Allah. But it is in the presence of hardship, when everything dear to us is threatened, that the true depth of our faith emerges. How sincere is our love for Allah when our comforts are stripped away? Suffering purifies the soul, releasing it from fleeting attachments. Each trial is a subtle invitation from Allah to renew our connection to Him, a bond that ease and comfort can make us forget. Every moment of pain offers us the chance to ask essential questions. What is my faith if it cannot withstand trials? Can I trust in Allah's wisdom, even when I do not understand His plan? Trials push us to explore the depths of our own souls, uncovering humility and sincerity that daily life often conceals. Through this inner journey, our faith becomes stronger and more authentic. For those who embrace suffering as a mirror of faith, a deeper spiritual awareness unfolds. This is an inner journey that only those acquainted with suffering can undertake. The believer who accepts this mirror of hardship gains a patience and purity that come only through surrender to Allah. They begin to see the hidden beauty in pain, recognizing that Allah, in His infinite wisdom, never burdens a soul beyond its capacity. This vision elevates the soul, reminding us that suffering, although bitter, is an expression of divine love, a gentle reminder to hearts that Allah holds us close, even when everything seems lost. 2. The inner journey. Lessons beneath the surface. Imagine life as a vast ocean, and suffering as a plunge into its depths. On the surface, trials seem harsh, like turbulent waves that shake our lives. But for those who dare to dive beneath this turbulent surface, a hidden realm awaits. Pain, though intense on the surface, is an invitation to embark on an inner journey, a journey toward truths that cannot be uncovered without hardship. Allah, in His wisdom, sees the veils that obscure our hearts. Often we are unaware of the qualities or weaknesses within us. We think we know ourselves, but in truth, only trials reveal the depth of our inner being. Suffering becomes a kind of spiritual mirror, a tool through which Allah allows us to see our true selves. It is in this vulnerable state that we encounter our rawest emotions, strengths, and flaws, leading us to a level of self-awareness that can only emerge through hardship. In this ocean of trials, we learn to let go of illusions and to embrace the essence of who we are. It is a humbling and purifying process, one that frees us from ego and pride. We begin to see that every hardship, every tear, is a step towards spiritual elevation. Allah, in His wisdom, invites us through pain to grow closer to Him, to shed the superficial attachments of this world, and to strive for the beauty of a sincere, humbled heart. This journey is not easy, and it is not meant to be. But for the believer who embraces suffering as a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth, each trial becomes a pathway toward a profound connection with Allah. In accepting the trials with patience and trust, we realize that these hardships are, in fact, a gift, a means to draw nearer to the divine, to nurture a soul that remains steadfast in the face of adversity, and to grow in the light of Allah's boundless mercy. Recognizing Allah's love in every trial. The one who sees Allah's hand in every hardship learns to perceive beyond pain, discovering a profound peace in the knowledge that he is loved, protected, and guided. He realizes that his suffering is not an end in itself, but a means by which Allah leads him toward a purer, more meaningful life in closer relationship with him. Every trial, then, becomes a reminder of this invisible love, an invitation to rise above worldly pain and see each hardship as an opportunity for spiritual growth. For the believer who understands Allah's love in every difficulty, suffering becomes temporary, a passing experience that paves the way for an eternal reward. He knows that in this process of purification, he is enveloped by Allah's mercy, even if that mercy is sometimes difficult to perceive. This recognition transforms the trial itself, diminishing pain's ability to instill fear or despair. 7. Suffering as a pathway to Allah. In this light, suffering becomes a step on our journey to Allah, an experience that, though painful, is rich with meaning and beauty. The one who understands knows that each moment of hardship is a testament to divine love, a reminder that even in pain, Allah never abandons us. Each trial carries a silent question, posed without words, asking us to examine the depth of our faith. Are you truly devoted? Thus, the trial becomes a test of love, a moment of truth for the soul close to Allah. When life is easy, it's simple to proclaim love and loyalty. But when pain arises, our true attachment to Allah is unveiled. These moments reveal the depth of our bond with Him. For faith is more than just beautiful words. It is a commitment, a trust that weathers the storms of life. Allah, in His wisdom, knows that the believer's spiritual path must be refined, purified through the crucible of trials. Every challenge, every loss becomes a mirror reflecting whether our hearts remain steadfast in their devotion to Allah amidst contrary winds. In facing trials, we gain insight into the purity of our attachment to Him. Suffering acts as a catalyst, revealing the sincerity of our love and testing whether our faith can withstand deprivation, doubt, and loneliness. 8. Allah's constant presence and support. Throughout this process, Allah never abandons the believer. On the contrary, He draws closer, observing and fortifying the heart of the one who remains loyal to Him. Souls that endure trials with faith are transformed. Their inner light grows stronger, more steady. They find that even in the depths of pain, there is a strength and clarity born of nearness to Allah. Those who endure with patience are gradually freed from fear and doubt. Within themselves, they discover a serene certainty, a beacon that shines undimmed even in the darkest night. Loyalty in Islam is not a mere sentiment. It is an act, a resilience against the lure of despair. When a believer chooses steadfastness in pain, he demonstrates to Allah that his love and devotion are not dependent on visible blessings. Allah cherishes this quiet, resilient loyalty. Through these trials, souls are purified, hearts are strengthened, and faith gains an intensity and radiance that nothing else can produce. Allah tests His servants not to lose them, but to enable them to discover themselves and to learn the strength of their attachment to Him. The believer who endures trials finds that his faith is not only confirmed, but deepened and rooted. Through suffering, he tastes a hidden sweetness, the knowledge that despite the trials, he remains close to his Lord. This loyalty becomes a treasure, an inner jewel that reminds him daily that true love does not waver in the face of hardship. 9. Faith strengthened through hardship. In the end, suffering reveals not the weakness of faith, but its strength. It unveils who can remain with Allah in the darkest times, who continues to love Him even when the world feels uncertain. Those who bear their trials with faith and constancy emerge as enriched souls, shining with a light that nothing can dim. They know that beyond every trial lies Allah's promise, a promise of comfort and reward, a promise born from their unwavering loyalty and love for Him. Thus, suffering takes on a profound meaning. It becomes a quiet testament to our loyalty to our Creator. The one who understands this finds in each trial a chance to reaffirm his devotion to Allah, proving that no matter what happens, his love for Allah endures unwaveringly. In this loyalty, there is a rare spiritual beauty, a strength that no amount of pain can erase. And for those who persevere, this loyalty is a light guiding their path, drawing them closer to Allah each day, allowing them to cherish Him above all else.